Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted. Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the prosperity and the growth of the channel, so thank you so much for that and your support. This read is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, I'm seeing that the cycle of this read is specifically influenced by the planet Mars. Mars goes through an orbital cycle every 2 years. Mars influences the experience of politics and responsibility. Getting a sense of responsibility and governance, okay? Seeing that this, yes. So then I'm also seeing the element water is involved with the cycle of this read and the overall energy. The element water has to do with new beginnings, right? Perception, a sense of self, and also the Egyptian deity Anubis, okay? I'm also seeing that the cycle of this read is influenced by the planet Neptune. Neptune goes through an orbital cycle every 165 years. Neptune influences and is responsible for the experience of dreams, storms, psychic abilities or powers, and also the mystical realm, okay? So Taurus, that's what's going on. That's who's influencing, what planets are moving and shaking what's going on or has been going on during the cycle of the read, and what will happen, in the future. I am seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and money. I am seeing the opposite of winning, which is losing, in reverse. So winning money. And I'm also seeing that what's closely related to that is the universe and power tools. So maybe how money is used as a tool for power is what I'm seeing, okay? As far as power, the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process of power in regard to the southern wind. Anything that has to do with the southern wind is also influenced by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Yeah. Jupiter influences good fortune, prosperity, growth, and change, okay? I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process of power in the regard to global warming. So you have power tools, something that has to do with the weather, the temperature, checking the temperature, checking your temperature. Could also have to do with your mood. You know what I mean? Something like that. The process of power, how certain things influence you, how you feel, what your temperature is in regard to winning money and you having money. Like I said, it does say the opposite of winning, which is losing, though that's in reverse. So winning, right? The opposite of winning, reverse, is still winning. So I'm sorry, I'll be laughing. It's just kind of funny to me. And it has to do with the universe and money being used as a tool for power, okay? So then I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the eastern wind that has to do with perception. Your perception of the new beginning. This is closely associated with the influence of the element water, having to do with the experience of a sunrise. So there's something about the sunrise that's significant to you and the cycle of this read. I am seeing an angel card reveal that you are in an energy of trying to make a decision right now, and I just want to let you know that whatever decision that you are going to make, the angels are guiding you because it will yield some type of abundance, okay? So congratulations. I'm very excited for you. So I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the perception of partnership with a northeastern wind. That's coming in with the lesson of being in love. Maybe you're in love with someone or someone is in love with you. That's closely connected to some type of sun rising and the experience of and the perception of a sunrise. Being in love is like a sunrise. Something that you anticipate, you expect to come for you, to come through for you. You're grateful, blessed to have it. It's up to you how you want to interpret that. I just see it as something really beautiful. And it looks like a beautiful read, even in the parts that may be a little bit like, like global warming, right? Though even with the global warming card, I think that could have to do with like politics, with that Mars card and responsibility, the humanity's responsibility to do better when it comes to what we do with our money and how we use it as a tool to govern our power to influence change when it comes to helping the earth. And with that Jupiter energy being behind or coming from the southwestern wind, or being the reason why there's a southwestern wind, right? I am seeing that, that's that Jupiter energy that you're experiencing during the cycle of this read, okay? Because Jupiter energy has to do with good fortune. Good fortune is money, right? Money being used as a tool for power to influence the universe. In regard to global warming, is like, how do you use your money to contribute to helping the earth maintain a good temperature, right? And that's just what I'm seeing, okay? So, the emotions and specific messages associated with the overall read are that there's an end to a karmic cycle that's coming, or the end of a karmic relationship. A karmic relationship is going to come to an end. It could be the relationship with the actual person, or it could be your behavior, something that you're doing, the way that you're acting, or even your perception, the way that you're thinking, right? Because I am seeing that eastern wind in regard to perception, and you learning a lesson about that during the cycle of this read. And that's closely associated with the experience that you had of being in love and a sunrise, okay? Who would have known that a sunrise and being in love with someone would end a karmic cycle? I know, right? So then the energy is for you to feel at ease, for you not to feel panicked, for you not to feel powerless. If there was some frustration or irritation or something that was outside of your control that did make you feel challenged, Spirit is saying give yourself grace, or to live in grace and like give grace to others, right? For you to feel calm, for you not to feel ashamed or to be ashamed, for you not to be ashamed, for you to be in a healing energy, that there is a healing energy associated with the overall read. Like I said, Jupiter does have to do with change, so it also has to do with growth and transformation and good fortune, okay? Then I'm also seeing I'm trying to mind my damn business. So you could either be trying to mind your own business, or someone else could be trying to mind their own business. So for you to, if you're feeling shy, or someone may be feeling shy, or like, could be about the money thing, right? You're shy about your money, don't know really what to spend it on, or what you should spend it on, or that kind of thing, making a decision. And this is either about a divine feminine, or you are a divine feminine, okay? Any negative emotions or experiences that are associated with the read, whether if it's the cycle or the overall fullness of time, right? Those experiences are inherited. Those emotions are inherited because it takes humans to make other humans, right? Though human beings are not made without God, so that means that you have the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges, whether if it's perception, whether it's power, whether it's process or partnership. You do have the spirit of true self that is supposed to Prioritize the wellness of the soul and allow the soul to guide and put you on those pathways for you to get that security that you're seeking, as well as learn the lessons that need to be learned in this lifetime, because the human experience is not the only experience, and we are cosmic, celestial, beings before we were ever earthly beings, right? So enjoy what it is that you experience here on this earth. Give yourself grace. Give grace to others for the things that you cannot comprehend or understand. And, just go with the flow, okay? So, if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. The time that had been offered to me was the Queen of Swords energy. If this Queen of Swords energy, I'm just seeing like boss ass bitch type of energy, like someone that is in boss, energy. And also someone that sets boundaries. So maybe this is an energy like that you learned from someone, or an energy that you just operate in naturally, okay? Either you're the divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. So the divine feminine could be the Queen of Swords energy. Thank you. Because it was energy offered to me. So Queen of Swords, I'm silly, excuse me. Y'all, I have not been sleeping, so please forgive me. So with the Queen of Swords energy, this is someone that sets boundaries and is led by the truth and justice. Energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is showing me that you're in an energy of like trying to make a decision right now, and you're maybe contemplating what it is that you may want to spend your money on, or what it is that you want to invest in, or if something that has, or it could also have to do with being in love, okay? Either way, it has to do with money. And since you're seeking security in money, it may have to do with like opportunity. So I did pull an angel card. I am seeing that what you're challenged with right now is taming yourself. In regard to money. So maybe you're being tempted into something that has to do with money, and you're trying to make a decision, though what I'm seeing is literally the word tame. Like you're being received as tamed. And I think that's interesting, considering like the Taurus is a bull, and bulls are like, it gotta be challenging. I'm not going to project that it's challenging, right? Just from my perception, if naturally you have a sense of like being wild, like bulls are, and not wanting to be tamed, it is a work of art to be able to tame yourself. Yeah, is what I'm going to say. I'm seeing that you are making a decision to tame yourself, and you're like well centered in that. And I also pulled an angel card because I'm like, this Taurus is trying to make a decision, so I should pull an angel card to get some type of guidance, right? So I'm seeing that the decision that you make, because you're in an energy of being tamed, is going to bring you abundance. So you practicing that discipline in whatever it is, maybe when it has to come to your money, is what will bring you abundance, okay? So I am seeing that you may be seeing like spirit animals trying to give you some guidance, sending you signs, right? With that animals card. And I'm seeing that you may be seeing butterflies. Okay? Butterflies are a representation of evolution and growth. They represent the next phase of your life, a sense of healing your inner child and releasing and letting go of the past. So if you are seeing butterflies, that's the message that they're trying to send to you during the cycle of this read. Okay? I am seeing the Phoenix energy. Phoenix energy is, again, representing the new phase of your life, rekindling maybe some type of old flames, renewal and growth. maybe having to change perspective or mindset. With that eastern wind, it is closely associated with perception. So you could have had a renewed or refined perception of a sunrise, and also the experience of partnership when it comes to being in love, okay? And I'm also seeing that maybe you may have had your heart broken in the past, because it says rise from ashes with the phoenix energy, or you may have been broke in the past. Either way, as your spirit or true self is seeking security and money, when it says rising from the ashes and I see being in love, that's showing me that maybe you were heartbroken in the past. Though when it comes to you seeking security and money, maybe you didn't have a lot of money in the past, and maybe you lost people that you have friendships or relationships with, right? And that came with the change and the transformation that was necessary for you to go through in your life, because you need to leave those people in the past, right? And so you may be seeing that butterfly energy, which is giving you that confirmation that you are in transition, you are in transformation, you're not in a cocoon anymore, okay? Now is the time to be a social butterfly, right? Or you're just like fluttering around. Okay. So then I'm seeing this old school card. Old school card could represent like an old way of thinking, and that could have been the reason why it was time for a change or transformation, right? A sense of conditioning. I'm hearing like old programming. Like people were programmed to do things a certain type of way, and with you seeking security and money and the power tools of money and how it influences the universe and the experiences that you've been having in regard to being in love and how you feel and what your perception is in regard to a sunrise, new beginnings, new technologies, new ideas. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the reason for that lesson that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self, because as all of this new has been happening, are you so stuck on the things that were hard to let go or transform and change in the midst of it, that you don't realize all of the new that's coming out of it, right? I think it's kind of funny, because at the same time it's just like you're getting wiser and more mature, and with that also comes the capability to be able to explain this to folks that have never experienced it before, right? So good for you. I'm also seeing that you may be replaying events in your mind, maybe in regard to how things happened or were done in the past. And with that Neptune energy, it is tapping into the mystical realm. So you could be having dreams about that kind of stuff, or you could be in the process of activating your psychic powers with that transformation card as well, okay? Okay, and that's it for the old school card. And then I'm seeing shock. So with the shock card, here we are again, a representation of some type of sudden change, shocking news, surprise, or an epiphany, or some, like transformation, right? So you are in that energy of change and transformation, okay? And what I'm seeing overall is the old ways where maybe people did not recognize how what it is that they do influences global warming, and you're focusing on how am I involved in this? How am I playing a role or a part of what's going on? And then you're questioning yourself, like, is it meant to happen? Is that what's normal? Is this what human beings were meant to do, right? You don't want to compromise the wellness of your soul and the spiritual maturity that is necessary when it comes to how it is that you move and influence what happens here on this planet. Like I said, the human experience is just that, though it's not the only experience, right? We all are a part of the Great Spirit, and with that Mars energy, it's like a reminder that you do experience that energy of having a sense of responsibility, whether if it's being a father, a brother, a sister, a mother, a parent, a grandparent. We have all of these different labels, titles, and descriptions of characteristics that are supposed to be associated with these roles that we play in other people's lives, right? And that's just the way that it's described, though, right? With those specific words, the role that you play. Though at the same time, these are things that we do, relationships that we take very seriously, right? So in regard to being in love, when you are in love with someone, you make your greatest effort not to harm them. And in regard to global warming, it's like, do you love the place where you live? Do you love the earth? And what can or will you do to help protect the place that we all call home? And I think that that is what the read is centered around in regard to power tools and the universe, because it could be the universe maybe knocking on your consciousness and saying, hey, I'm here too. I've been doing all of this for you, though at the same time, like, are you investing in me? Are you prioritizing me? Are you considering, the temperatures and how they're changing in regard to the fact that I am a living earth, right? And that's something that we all have to think about. It's not just only for you, Taurus, right? You have your own individual experiences, though we all are a part of something that's bigger than us. And I think that it's waking everyone up, right? In our consciousness and being like, there are so many synchronicities that are going on. Y'all have to acknowledge that, okay? So with that shock card, I am seeing sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany. And like I said, it is a time of transformation. So in the past position during the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were in the 10 of Cups energy, where you were like just filled with a lot of joy, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction type of energy when it comes to your emotions. Like the 10 of Cups is absolute satisfaction, joy, pleasure when it comes to life, right? I am seeing that you were received in this energy as like meek, making space and time for others, probably your family. You had time, energy, resources, money for them. And I'm seeing that you were received in this energy as like pure and balanced and not scary, not frightened. And it wasn't a ugliness when it came to the world that you were living in. Or at least that was your perception in regard to the old school ways. So when it comes to you replaying events over in your head, you are thinking about the good times that maybe you had in the past with jobs or family or friends or partners, whatever the situation was. I am seeing that, you were going down memory lane, okay? So then I'm seeing that you were in this Empress energy, or this Empress energy was brought into your life, right? So this could either be you that's in this Empress energy, thriving in creativity and innovation. You could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific, right? Or this could be someone else that you have attracted to yourself. You're wanting to continue joy and abundance. You're thinking about things that are going on in the past or that have happened in the past with you. And in this time of transformation and transition, are you focusing on your creativity and your ability to do more, to be more, right? To stand strong in you learn your lesson, right? Or that you're learning your lesson, you're manifesting, you're growing with that southwestern wind, right? So in this Empress energy, this Empress is being received as like very strong and hardworking, like busy and diligent and focused on productivity, honestly. And since you are seeking security and money and you're not losing money, I'm just seeing that you may be investing it in productivity, okay? So you're either this Empress energy, you could always be that Empress energy. It could have always been you. Only you know if this Empress energy is you or if it's someone that you're attracted to, right? Or that you have attracted into your life, right? And that's what I'm seeing, okay? So take it as it resonates. Then I'm seeing this Knight of Rods energy. This Knight of Rods energy could be you. It could always be you. Or This is someone else that is coming to your life, right? I'm seeing that this Empress and this Knight of Rods energy may be complementing each other. This Empress energy that you could be in could have attracted this Knight of Rods. Someone that is ambitious about what it is that they can do with you, if you know what I mean. In regard to them power tools, you know what I'm saying? This person is coming across as very virtuous and well-behaved. So it could be you, right? That's in this Knight of Rods energy, that is ambitious about what it is that you want to do moving forward, right? With your tool. Though I am seeing that you are in this Two of Pentacles energy, where you're trying to decide how it is that you move forward, as you are in that energy and you're being received as tamed, right? So considering the fact that I'm seeing you in the Two of Pentacles energy for the cycle of the read as tamed, and then I'm also seeing this Knight of Rods energy as like being received as virtuous and well behaved, I am seeing that there's a lot of discipline that's happening. It can be in regard to your money, or it could be in regard to the, you know what I'm saying, them other ways that human beings have, right? You are being received in this energy as not wicked and not corrupted. So like I said, this could either be a this could either be a male or a female. It's definitely a Knight of Rods though. And someone that is ambitious about how it is that they are going to use their tools for power, right? With that, I'm seeing that you are taming yourself and you're being very disciplined, and this Knight of Rods energy is being received as virtuous and well-behaved. That, with this Knight of Rods facing this Empress energy that you just came out of, or that is a person, an actual being in your life, is someone that is just working hard and being received as like very strong and innovative and creative in that energy. So your ability to discipline yourself and to move forward with structure and not destruction would be beneficial to you in the regard to that angel card that says abundance, right? So take it as it resonates. And be conscious about the decisions that you are making moving forward. With that Divine Feminine card, this Empress could be that Divine Feminine, or that Divine Feminine could be you in that Empress energy, okay? So that's it for the cycle of the read. Let's talk about your future. Speaking of the future, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service projects all over the U.S. I do have my own project called Pathways for Purpose, where it includes like me traveling all over the U.S. and doing volunteer service projects for different nonprofit organizations. Please sit by and check out that video. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for the connections to touch and agree, and also the support for me to continue doing great things, right? Thank you for being so supportive of the channel, as well as life off of the app. I am open to receive all donations, okay, as well as prayers. Thank you so much for considering me, having me on your heart, on your mind, in regard to my career choices, my passions to make a difference in the world, and my commitment to that. So I do thank you all for being supportive. Now let's get back to your read. So first card out in regard to your future, I am seeing the 10 of Rods, right? So in the past position for the cycle of the read, you were in the 10 of Cups, right? So the 10 of Rods is showing me that it's a cycle completion, right? 10-10 in regard to that karmic energy of losing. And I say that it's the karmic energy of losing because the karmic card was reversed. So it's saying that it's not karma, or that karmic cycle is coming to an end, right? And this is ancestral energy that comes into your life and operates and orders and does things for you intentionally to put you on a pathway of greater and better and good, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say that they don't make sacrifices for you, because they probably most likely and definitely do, just to see you succeed, right? And I'm sure that you have gone through certain things in your past for you to feel like you've overcome and you achieved, and for you to succeed as well. And so because it's all connected, I'm just kind of seeing like your ancestors, your spirit guides, passed on loved ones being with you during the whole time. And even in your hardest days where you may have felt alone, that they've always been with you so that your perspective could always be renewed and fortified with that energy of the perception in regard to the sunrise, okay? So when it comes to the 10 of Rods, it's like what I'm seeing is this new perspective in regard to your work ethic and how hard you work and what you're actually working for when it comes to the security that you're seeking and money. Like, yeah, you've experienced this level of joy. Now you're in an energy of disciplining yourself, though. Are you disciplining yourself to be overworked and overburdened, or like, are you carrying too much of a burden as you are trying to discipline and tame yourself, right? Is it getting so hard to do that? And I'm seeing that you will be received in this energy as not disgusting, not foul, not offensive. And this will be like a balanced and easygoing energy. Now, the reason why you may be experiencing that challenge at that point in time in your life is because of divine timing. So I like I said, I am seeing that I pulled an angel card because I wanted to make sure that you have clear guidance and perspective in regard to why that sunrise card is coming out with new technologies, new ideas, so on and so forth. And here it is revealing itself to me again, that it has to do with your old school way of thinking, right? And the process of being able to let that go, because you are in transformation of doing and becoming something new and better, with consideration of all the work that you've done on yourself when it comes to disciplining yourself, and being in an energy of receiving the abundance that you're actually looking for, right? So with that comes that 10 of Rods energy, which is like a warning sign not to overindulge, not to overburden yourself, okay? And it's saying that if you are feeling like you are in that energy, recognize that it's perfect timing, because that transformation it's going to be complete, right? The changes that were happening, the things that you weren't sure about, the feelings of replaying certain things over and over again in your head, it has to come to an end. And you have to step into the next stage of your life with that Phoenix energy, with that butterfly, with that shop card, right? Like don't wait for something terrible to happen. Don't wait for a tower to happen to change. Recognize when you're overindulgent. Recognize when you're overburdened, so that you do not abuse the tools of power that you have. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. In addition to that, I am seeing that within the next few months, the discipline that you have been standing strong in is going to reward you with that abundance. Okay? Because this abundance is coming from the fact that you have made that decision to discipline yourself in that Knight of Rods energy. And when you have the time and the opportunity to check yourself by the way of that 10 of Rods energy when the cycle is complete, you know, it is going to feel like you coming out of that cocoon and you going into the next phase and the next stage of your life, right? And so you will be in the 7 of Pentacles energy. The 7 of Pentacles energy is showing like you being tired because you've been working so hard. That's all. Whether if it's you working on yourself, you doing the shadow work, going within, right? It's just showing like you've been putting in that work. You made the decision to discipline yourself, and you might be tired, okay? And then I pulled an angel card that's saying that the situation will improve. Now let me tell you how you're being received in the 7 of Pentacles energy. You're being received in the 7 of Pentacles energy as trustworthy, honest, reliable, very well decorated, attractive, and exciting, not boring. So what I'm seeing is you're disciplining yourself because you're in an energy of manifesting what it is that you actually want in abundance, right? And with that comes this process of transformation of letting go of things of the past, letting go of the events that keep replaying in your mind about where it is that you may have gone wrong or did something wrong, or old conditioning or your outdated way of thinking, right? When you are going through the process of that transition, recognize that it's perfect timing to let certain things go and to be willing to move on and to continue to practice your discipline because you know that it's going to bring you abundance. In addition to that, you might be tired. Tired because you've been working hard, not just physically with a job or whatever, because you've been seeking security and money and refusing to lose, though also because you're doing the work on the inside, right? What are you thinking about when you're at work is another thing, right? You're never disconnected from God's source energy, and the spirit of true self is always revealed to the soul, so that you can never hide, right? So when it comes to the 7 of Pentacles energy, you're being received as trustworthy and just, I'm hearing worthy of it all, okay? So within the 7 of Pentacles energy, the angels are saying that the situation will improve, okay? And then there is this Knight of Swords energy. So this could be a friend or this could be you. In this Knight of Swords energy, this is someone that's like really ambitious about getting the truth out there, or living in their truth, or wanting to just move forward, or someone that's just wanting to fight through whatever those challenges are. Now you do have the energy, the strength, the money to be able to overcome whatever challenges you may be facing or that you have, though you are being received in this energy as like innovative. And this card is pulling down from, or it's coming from, the 10 of Cups and the Empress energy combined for the cycle of the read to what is going to contribute to you being in this Knight of Swords energy in the future. Okay? So this could, like I said, either be you or someone else that you know. This Knight of Swords energy is being received as heartfelt. So when you come to someone with your truth, they are going to respect you for it, okay? So then I'm seeing that you will be in the Sun energy. This is just like the process of transformation, that you complete the cycle. Yeah, you're a little bit tired. It's just reminding me of like a newborn, right? Because we don't really know if newborns actually do any work when they're coming out of the womb. Like, how do they help? Is there like a spiritual process that they're performing while they're coming out of the womb, right? Why is it that they're so tired when they come? You know what I mean? Like, there's way more to it than what meets the eye, is what I'm saying, right? So I'm just seeing the process of you going through that transformation, you going through that change, you coming out on the other side of this. You're tired. You need to get rest, though you're also ambitious and willing and open and ready to learn and move forward, right? And then you get in this Sun energy, and it's just like, now thrive and grow and glow and enjoy and embrace and just, you know, I'm here to magnify the Lord. Just like have an amazing time. Enjoy your life in this Sun energy, because that karmic cycle is complete. You're being received in the Sun energy as fanciful, heavenly, dreamy, and exciting. So I'm seeing that you're just having like a lot of fun. And this could be the completion of that perception when it comes to the sunrise, like a new beginning, okay? And then as far into your future as I can see is the Strength card. The Strength card is showing me that you are thriving in your playfulness and your ability to entertain others or yourself, and not be so focused on your pain or things that were not so great that have happened in your life. Like, you're giving your power and you're receiving your power from your playfulness and detesting and letting go of the pain. And I'm happy for you. So to you, Taurus, I do send love, light, and healing energy, and also congratulations, because that's a major milestone and accomplishment when it comes to prioritizing the wellness of the soul and spiritual maturity. So I will see you all next time. I love you so much, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Mwah. Bye.